It's never really enough to think about what's supposed to already be there, or even to consider what you already have. But as someone who has never had their passion fulfilled, or even discovered at the moment where there are things that he could be really passionate about that he doesn't even realize or already knows about, I'm just kind of like always been like a little bit mystified by that factor. And irrelevant slash irrelevant to that last point, I would also say that creativity is not having to only need to be never be crumbling or not having to crumble while still building. I don't think it has to be like that at all. I don't think creativity has an obligation to be building or crumbling, if even. It just I don't know what to say right now. I'm doing these 1 minute pauses for the experiment of the video, which I'm not gonna be able to fit in the title in the first place. But for the 100 characters in the title of the YouTube, I guess it would make a lot more sense for anything else. But I would only have to make those titles shorter as for anything else that needs to be characters at that point, which I'm not depending on it right now to learn right away, even if I had to eventually finish my life. Reality seems to be intense. It doesn't even seem to be unpredictable, but I consider it being unconditionally flexible because the things I had to encounter, the things I never had to understand what to do, where I am, that was never the only be its own fault. I may not make sense right now, but I know that some things I already do or don't do, they're in between. It doesn't have to be the end all be all. And I don't have to have the answers to anything either. I just wanted to have some kind of way to be ambitious for wanting to be find at least some objective things in a subjective lifestyle. Even as I define myself as a subjective, leaning, objective, approaching kind of person, people who say that they're either subjective or objective don't have to understand themselves either. But I try not to hold too much grudges on them even then. As for the things that I think I don't understand, the passions I may not have, or things I could have already been doing in my whole life, I wasn't having to be approaching like that even then. But sometimes I still worry about what's still missing or what could have ever been. Not even having regrets with that, or for the reality intensities that I can explain, if I did know how to, that it would have not having to be like not having the regrets or the responsibility for things that you and I had to push at the same time. Nothing else.